If one morning you stepped outside and found a bunch of monkeys climbing onto your roof, grabbing things, opening trash bins, and tearing everything apart, how would you react? What sounds like a movie scene is actually happening across many rural and suburban areas in Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean. According to conservation agencies, in just the past year, wild monkey troops have caused more than $40 million in damage to crops, fruit orchards, irrigation systems, homes, and infrastructure. And that doesn't even include the thousands of attacks on people, from snatching belongings to biting and causing serious injuries. So how can a small animal like a monkey create this level of chaos? And what's being done to control the growing threat? Let's dive into the answers in today's video. In many countries, the surge in wild monkey populations stems from changes in their natural habitat. Deforestation, drought, urban expansion, and the growth of farmland have wiped out their food sources, driving them out of the forest and deeper into residential areas. They eat anything they find: mangoes, coconuts, bananas, sugarcane, sweet potatoes, chicken eggs, pet food, anything. When hungry, they become even more aggressive, barging into yards, jumping onto motorbikes, tearing through metal roofs, or completely raiding trash bins. In places with high monkey density, dozens of incidents are reported each day, from monkeys attacking people to snatching items right out of their hands. Over time, many households have stopped planting fruit trees altogether because nearly every harvest gets destroyed. According to wildlife management agencies, more than 7,500 major monkey-related incidents were recorded in the past year. Beyond property damage, the long-term consequences are serious. Injured children, elderly people knocked down stairs after having their belongings snatched, and an ongoing fear of walking through areas where monkey troops gather. Under pressure from the public, many governments have issued emergency control orders. Some regions now allow controlled hunting to reduce the burden on local residents, especially in areas with severe monkey intrusions, where crowd-scaring tactics, loudspeakers, and electric fencing no longer work. However, hunting monkeys is anything but simple. By law, only hunters with special certification and a solid understanding of primate behavior are allowed to take part. They must meet strict safety requirements, from firearm handling skills to terrain assessment. The most commonly used weapons are small to medium caliber rifles like the .22 or .223, strong enough to take down a target quickly, minimizing suffering and reducing the risk of retaliation. The ideal shooting range is about 40 to 120 meters, depending on the terrain. When dealing with large troops, hunters must keep a greater distance to avoid detection, since monkeys have sharp hearing and react incredibly fast. Wild monkeys are extremely smart. They move in groups of 10 to 30, always with a lookout position high above. Just one small sound or unusual movement is enough to send the entire troop scattering like flowing water, making any approach a challenge that demands patience and careful planning. Hunters usually choose early morning or late afternoon, when monkeys gather the most and are slightly less alert. They study movement paths, feeding spots, and then pick the most advantageous place to set up a shot. Every trigger pull requires absolute focus. If a shot misses, the troop will vanish within seconds, and they won't return to that area again. Besides rifles, some experienced hunters also use specialized bows to reduce noise and get closer without being detected. This method requires more skill but is extremely useful in areas near residential zones, where gunshots could cause panic or violate regulations. The hunter has to draw the bow slowly, keep a steady breath, and aim for the chest or shoulder, the spots that can disable a monkey the fastest. Just one small mistake, a snapped twig, or a heavy breath is enough to send the entire troop scrambling up the treetops and disappearing. Alongside hunting, control teams also use large cage traps. These traps are built wide enough to hold 4 to 8 monkeys at a time, with a fast drop door that closes the moment they step inside to eat the fruit used as bait. Bananas, mangoes, apples, and melons are irresistible to them. The traps are usually placed at forest edges, near sugarcane fields, or in fruit orchards, the hotspots where conflicts happen most often. Compared to shooting, cage trapping is safer, causes far less panic, and allows captured monkeys to be relocated to designated management areas when necessary. Thanks to the combination of multiple methods, some regions have started seeing real progress in their wild monkey control programs. Within 12 months, more than 3,200 monkeys were either removed or relocated, reducing the population by about 18% in heavily affected areas. Crop damage dropped by nearly 40%, allowing many farmers to replant orchards that had been abandoned for years. However, experts warn that without consistent, ongoing control, monkey populations can rebound quickly due to their high reproductive rate and strong adaptability. Controlling monkey populations isn't just about hunting. It's a long-term effort where humans must balance protecting their communities with preserving biodiversity. Every sugarcane field saved, every harvest that survives, every neighborhood that becomes peaceful again is proof of the relentless work carried out by conservation teams and wildlife control specialists. What do you think about using hunting and trapping to control wild monkeys? Do you believe there's a more sustainable solution? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to follow the next stories.